Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drop the Die again. How are you doing today? So, I thought that we'd make a quick video this week, as I do every week, about your character's life outside of the adventure. Not a lot of people think about this. Probably the person who does the best job of this is Michael Barker. He's actually under Be a Better Game Master. And if you've never checked out his channel on YouTube, why in the hell are you here? Go there. Go. Like, I won't even be mad. It's fine. But your character does not have to just be a bucket of hit points that walks around looking for loot. Alright? I hear it all the time. It's, let's see, Tommen. He's a half-elf ranger who was abandoned by his family, and now he wanders the wilds in search of glory, riches, and a challenge. Okay. Harville, my rogue. He's actually an orphan who was... okay, you know, that's cool. Fighters, notorious for having nothing going on in their life other than me want loot, me need stuff. And that's fine. Like, your character can want things, he can try to become wealthy. I mean, greed is like a #1 thing that people use to further themselves and their ambitions in life. But maybe you should try to have a character who has something already. You know, my wife back in Follow Creek. You know, I have a daughter in Fallhast, to quote Michael Barker. There should be things in your life outside of the dungeon, outside of wanting loot and needing to progress your DPS, okay? The hardest thing to DM for is a character who doesn't want anything. A character who, you know, I'm strong so I adventure. Well, cool. Well, you know, are you going for gear? Are you going for loot? Are you going for anything like that? No, I think I'm just, I like killing stuff. I kill things. Well, if that's the case, then what motivates you to keep going? Like, why would you ever do a quest when you could just run around murdering things all day, every day? So your character needs to have something to ground them in real life. Alright? Maybe your wife back home loves expensive things, and that's what makes her happy. And you could not work the salt mines. You decided, I'm going to take my pick, I'm going to throw that bitch away, and I'm just going to go make my fortune, come home, and live out the rest of my life. Or maybe your father thought that you couldn't amount to anything because you were a woman. And so he never gave you an opportunity to learn the sword and the shield. All he ever did was have you pick daisies and wear dresses, and you decided that you were going to tear that dress off at the knees and go make a name for yourself, come home and show your dad, look, this is what I've accomplished. I've defeated one of the heads of Tiamat. What the hell have you done with your life? There needs to be some driving force, some background for your character. And while the orphan is great, and, you know, it's a tried and true thing to be, try to give your character something else, something realistic to go for. Like, I haven't been home in a long time, and I only live 4 hours away by car. I mean, these people, they might not see home for months on end, so make their home mean something. Give them something to give a shit about when they actually do get home. That way, when you end up looping back around and going to your hometown, there's something there for your character to be excited about, you know? Oh my god, I haven't seen my uncle in 10 years. He's the one who taught me magic. And then your DM may, well, I think it'd be a great quest if his uncle ended up dead. Or His uncle may stumble on something and point them in the direction of a new quest line. If you don't give your DM anything to work with, then absolutely nothing's going to happen with your character. Because giving you a +3 battle axe is not as good as having your wife and children be kidnapped. Alright? There are driving forces outside of just wealth and just murder hoboing everything you have. So think about your character. What would your character have back home, if anything? If they don't, it's perfectly fine. But it's something that I think each of you should try and think about. Hopefully this will give you a new grip on how your character can actually have a fully developed world. And as I've said before, run over to Be a Better Game Master or beabettergamemaster.com. Check out some of Michael Barker's videos. He's fantastic. I'm actually going to have a small series coming out with Esper the Bard on YouTube and Michael Barker pretty soon. We're playing a nice 5e homebrew world game. It's been a lot of fun. We should be finishing it up sometime this week, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on that. As always, have a great day, and let your characters want something.